only social media app where people gather in audio chat rooms. You can talk about anything: sports, politics, entertainment, COVID, how much you love the Fox 11 News special report. The rooms are divided into two groups: those who are doing the talking and those who are doing the listening. Ooh. So, how does this exactly work? We've got the expert right here. Darwyn Metzger is a social media expert. He is the CEO of Phantom, which is a tech company that cracks a lot of these codes. He's a former TV tech producer, and he's a good friend of mine who first told me about Clubhouse like 6 months ago. Darwyn, I can't believe you're taking a few minutes off of Clubhouse to talk with us. Thank you for that.
And I'm so glad you are, because I know absolutely nothing about it. So you're going to educate me along with the viewers tonight.
All right. Welcome, Darwyn.
We'll make this quick so I can hop back in the room I want to join.
Okay. So what is Clubhouse?
So I think your explanation was perfect. It's an audio-only app. No direct messages, no video. It sort of sounds like a Zoom call or a conference call, but I promise you'll actually want to be on it. It was funded by Andreessen Horowitz. They think it's worth $1 billion. I think it's actually worth a lot more. And you can start your own room, your own audio room, or you can join one in progress. Maybe you just want to eavesdrop, or maybe you want to raise your virtual hand and get on stage and give your take.
Okay, so why is this so much better than all the other social media apps?
Well, I think it starts with the fact it's invite only. So you're probably going to have to ask Elex if he'll give one of his invites away. And I think there's some sense of community where you're brought in by somebody who's already known to the community. And there's almost a sense of, I'm going to make sure you're doing the right thing because I'm sort of vouching for you. There is a few cons, though. Number one, it's not available for Android. It's iOS only. So if you have an iPhone or you have an Apple iPad, you can use it for now. They are working on Android development, and hopefully that will launch very, very shortly. Number two, there are some limitations of what audio rooms you see. You guys are not going to get to see all of the rooms I see because it's based on who I follow. So you have to be an active participant and figure out who on the platform you want to follow so you see their rooms when they open up.
Okay.
In terms of the pros, go for it.
No, I was just curious. So once you do join, then you follow other people, and then you can at any point join their Clubhouse?
That's correct. So as I see Alex join a room, it will give me an alert, and I will get to see that room and join it myself. If I don't follow anybody in a given room, it's actually not visible to me.
So in some ways, it's like a virtual version of like a conference. Imagine you're at a conference and a bunch of people are up on the stage, it's called, and they're all talking to each other or maybe taking audience Q&A, and then there's an audience that is there in that conference listening. Now that's just done virtually with a bunch of people from all over the world. And you can go back and forth, potentially. You can be called up onto the stage or go back into the audience. So you're either a part of the conversation or you're just listening to the conversation, right, Darwyn? And there's a lot of really high-profile people, big money, influential people that are a part of this.
Look, you're going to join stages with Fortune 500 CEOs, and there's a chance you're going to get to really know them and they're going to get to know you. I feel like I understand MC Hammer in a way that I didn't think was possible. And by the way, he's brilliant, much more brilliant than I thought I was going to give him credit for. Yeah. You get to listen to people like Elon Musk share his vision for the future. Or there was a moment where he grilled the CEO of Robinhood, Vlad. It was incredible. It was one of the best interviews I've ever seen in my life. Tiffany Haddish is active. Mark Andreessen of Andreessen Horowitz is active. And you'll get to hear the smartest people give some of the most incredible advice. And when you're ready, you join the stage and you join the conversation.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. But my one final clarification here is, what are you looking at?
So you're literally looking at a room where it's showing a bunch of profile pics of the people that are participating in the conversation and a headline that just says, this is the topic. I was in a room last week with Gronk, the tight end of the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, who was talking about a crypto project he was working on. And you'll get to go to rooms talking about entrepreneurship or social issues. Or there's a room that just guesses, what's your zodiac sign? And they're terrible at it, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and this is a look. This is what it sort of looks like. Here's some of the video. So this tells you, okay, these people are in these rooms right now. And then you click on it. These are the potential future rooms. So you can look at a schedule of what upcoming events are happening. And you can set that on your calendar that you know that it's coming. So that gives you a sense of what it looks like. And you never know. What's cool about it, Darwyn, it seems to be the randomness of it. Like I was doing a political discussion with you and other people as well, and people were talking about Nancy Pelosi in kind of a negative way, and then Nancy Pelosi's daughter showed up in the room and started defending her. And then she started talking about Republicans in a negative way, and then one of the top Republicans in California came on the stage and started talking about that. So it's like you can bring all these people together from all over the world, and that's a pretty exciting thing. And I wouldn't know about it.
Serendipity is incredible. The caliber of the users are incredible. And you know what I love best about that moment, Elex, that you were describing, is we had several people that were high profile Republican heads and Democratic heads. And there was multiple times during that conversation where somebody presumed a point of view the other one had, and the other one in real time got to say, actually, that's not how I feel. And they got to give nuance and depth to their position in a way that you're never going to get on Twitter. And there's one more thing I just want to leave you guys with.
Real quick.
I think why Clubhouse is so important is this is the only app that I've ever heard adults say, it makes me happy. Every day on Clubhouse, somebody tells me this makes me happy.
Sold. I'm going to the club tonight.
All right. Thank you, Darwyn. Look for Darwyn. He's a good follow on Clubhouse. Still to come.
Thank you, Darwyn.
The NCAA